Oh, okay.
All right, good morning, adventurers. We are here. It is about 5 minutes till 6 a.m. and we got a few people out here. And how long did you, when did you get out here? 11 o'clock last night.
Because we figured it'd be packed here for only 100, but I guess times have changed. People just wait and wait.
I see you, buddy.
And it's a little chilly. All right.
It's not bad.
Not bad at all.
We're setting up a bunch of chairs here.
And they are. They're setting up their chairs. They got everything they need.
Where are you at?
We are about 2 hours before we can pick up our wristbands, about 3 hours before this whole thing kicks off. Where are you guys from?
Charlotte.
Charlotte, okay. How about you guys?
Hendersonville.
Henderson, where? You seen him? How about you guys?
Kings Mountain.
Kings Mountain, okay. How about Martinsville? All right, you've driven the further so far. How about you guys? Ah, well, they got you beat there. So what time did you guys get here? What time?
20 minutes ago.
We was third in line, man.
Okay, very good, very good.
Here's a good one for you though. He worked 12 hours last night. He was here. Yeah, I got off work and came straight here.
I
work at 5 o'clock.
I got done at 10 o'clock and drove here. Got here about 1:30 this morning. Slept a couple hours. All right, the sun is out. We are giving out the wristbands. These are the people we've been hanging with.
I told her once was this whole BS was gonna do.
Not much. Not much. And there's that good line. There might not quite be 100 people here, but we'll see. It's good to see the sun finally out because it is downright cold. All right, we're gonna go find some breakfast and then we're gonna make it our way over to Petty Motorsports at 9 o'clock. We got about an hour. Buckle up, enjoy the ride. It's gonna be great. There's our new friends. See ya.
Hello, my name is Marco Grushich, and I'm from Jamestown, North Carolina. And I came here to the Petty Cruise-In. It should be very exciting.
Yep, and you got a wristband to
I
meet
got a
Mr. the
wristband
King.
too. I'm excited to meet the Petties. I can't wait.
And you're also here to meet Thad Moffitt too,
And Thad
correctly?
Moffitt. I've met Thad Moffitt before, actually.
Oh, have you? Where at?
Right here, actually, back in May.
Very good. Now, where did you meet Richard Petty before?
Randleman High School. I went to a football game. I didn't graduate there, but I went to a football game one time, and I saw Richard up there, and I shook his hand, got a picture with him.
Now, who's your favorite current driver?
Current driver? Ooh, that's tough. There's a lot of them.
Okay.
I mean, there's a lot of them. I definitely grew up watching Dale Jr. ever since when I was a kid.
Well, we're glad to see you here. He came right up to me, knew who I was, and we got some photos taken. And I hope you have a wonderful day today.
You too. Thank you so much.
It was good meeting you.
Thank you so much.
It is 9 a.m. The clouds are gone. The sun is up. And we are here. They are rolling in one by one. Check that out. We got some beautiful rides here. Petty's Garage, Richard Petty Museum, Randleman, North Carolina, Level Cross, North Carolina to be exact, for the 2023 Petty Museum Christmas Cruise-In. We are one of the first 100 people here today to meet Mr. the King. So we're looking forward to that in just a little while. But we're gonna walk around, take a look at the museum, the old garages, see what we can get ourselves into. It's gonna be a beautiful day. Somebody's getting yelled at already this morning. That's not good. 43 RP, 2014 Dodge Charger. Now that's beautiful right there. 5.7 liter V8 Hemi. They having a fun time getting all these parked. Craziness. Now as we were pulling in, this is what we were behind. We got to get over here and check this sweet ride out. Merry Christmas, Dodge. Merry Christmas, Victory Junction gang. It is completely blacked out, so there ain't no looking inside the windows of this one. That's all right, we'll walk around the side. It is going to be a beautiful day here. Food trucks are cranking up, the DJ's cranking up. All right, let's go inside. Boy, what a natural beauty this one is, huh? I love that baby blue. We're getting ready to go walk around the house that Richard Petty grew up in here in just a few moments. But I saw this one, had to come over.
I guess I watched the boys smoking the band growing up.
Boy, it is super clean. It smells clean. Myrtle Beach. All right, so we're walking around, and the first thing we see is Stock Car Racing Team Game. Now, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Check this out. It's a board game. And these guys are going to tell us all about it. Tell us what this is and what it does.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Chad Massagill. This is my father, Charles Massagill. When I was a kid, he created this board game for me after we went to a race in Charlotte. I fell in love with racing, so he decided to make a board game when we come home. And one thing led to another, and it became very popular in our family and in our neighborhood. Friends and family wanted their own copy. And over time, the demand was there to publish this game. And in 2022, we put our resources together and we published this game and have 500 units. We've sold about half of those. And we donate a lot to the Petty Foundation and also Victory Junction Game Camp. And every cabin at Victory Junction has a copy of this game for the kids.
So how does it work?
This is a game for 2 to 6 players. Each player gets 6 cars of light color. This die here dictates which car to move based upon the first digit on the roof. And these dice here, of course, tell you how many spaces to move forward. The object of the game is to make pit stops, landing on your light colors on pit road, either under a caution lane or a green lane. If you're under caution, you can collect these 4 tire tokens when you make a pit stop. If you make a pit stop under green, you collect lesser tires. The object of the game is to collect a certain number of tires per car, depending on the length of the race. And the first person to get, or first player to get all their cars across the start-finish line first by collecting tire tokens, wins the race. The distance can be anywhere from 100 to 600 miles. A 100-mile race will take about 45 minutes. A 500-mile race will take 3 hours, just like the real thing.
Just like a real NASCAR race. Now, we are going to put the description down below. We're going to put access how they can order online. I see you take Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App.
Correct.
And how much does the game cost?
Today they're $65, but online they're $69.95 plus $10 shipping.
Super. Okay. Well, you gave me a pamphlet. I got this.
Yes,
we
sir.
are going to put the information down below in the description. And there's a card if anybody wants to get in touch with these nice folks. There you go. Thanks for that demonstration.
Thank you. We appreciate
really
it.
cool. And have a wonderful day today.
Thank you. Appreciate
Thanks for
it.
coming out.
Thank you.
So we're here with Mr. The King, and I just asked him, are you a big fan of DJ Wayne Adventures YouTube videos? And look, he's saying absolutely yes. He's a big fan. Thank you, Mr. The King. All right, shout out to Eric Eastep. Just had a nice long conversation with Eric. He flew in for the day from Dallas. Shared some stories. If you haven't already checked out his channel, make sure you do, Eric Eastep. And now we are walking around one of the Petty garages. I see my favorite over there. We'll wait a minute to get to there. Southern 500 2022. Look but don't touch. Eric Jones won the race. September 4th. Oh, there's Mrs. The King. 1969 Ford station wagon in memory of Linda Petty. You know me, you know I love my Disney. And there's Mr. The King. '70 Superbird. He even has a piston cup jacket. He did what in his jacket? And this is not Petty blue, this is Dinoco blue. Curb Records. Look, but you can't touch, 'cause the best things in life ain't cheap. Oh wait, that's Poison. 84 Grand National stock car, Richard Petty's 200th win. Massive watch collection. And a lot of people talk about his massive gun collection. 44 caliber Harley Davidson black powder. Eddie's doll collection. Nope, that's DJ Wayne, that's not a doll. The one beside him is. That's scary. I'm thinking of Forky now. Toy Story.
Beautiful. That's dirty hair. He's gonna hold it up, man. Dirty hair. This guy used to work with, he had one of those things. Be ready. He squeezed the trigger. Look at that. What a run. Number 1, too.
Winchester, Smith & Wesson Colt 45.
Yeah, and I grew up with him for all those years, and then
Lucky Charms, $20. Wow, I like that. $20 Happy Father's Day. That's some cool die cast to take with you today. So they have turned the parts department into a gift shop. That's really cool. So we have met probably a half dozen fans here today. So when you see these videos, make sure you comment Thad Moffitt merchandise. I got a Thad Moffitt die cast to get signed, but I have seen a ton of these awesome hats. I like the color, the retro style on that. $24.95. We'll be meeting Thad here in about a half hour or so.
Not that I'm aware of. I didn't know.
Daryl Wallace Jr. There's a name you don't hear very often any longer. Only 92 available. Take one home. Raced used shocks. Own a piece of racing petty history. This would look good in anybody's man cave. Somebody came up to me a minute ago and said they loved the video I made of the man cave. I thanked them. A lot of work went into it. Still not done.
There ain't no serial number on that grill matches that truck. I ain't got money.
$5 for a sticker today. So rolling out of the garage here is the future of NASCAR. He is driving the Jolly Roger. He is styling and profiling. Got a Murray motor on the back. He is just loving life, leaving out of the garage. How many years ago did you build?
We just got it done not long ago.
Just got it done. And he's loving it.
Yep, he loves it.
He's oh, there he is. He's ready to go. He's like, we sitting here at the start-finish line. We ready to go. That is very cool. The Jolly Roger.
Don't do that.
Sweet. So now that that future race car driver just rolled out of here in the garage, we're going to take a look at the other cars in the garage. He's going to be a boat racer.
Yeah.
The Jolly Roger boat. That was a pedal car that he reinvented and turned into the Jolly Roger boat. Well, now would be that time of the day that I haven't done so far. For those algorithms, please do me a favor. Make sure you like this video. Hit that subscribe button if you have not already done so. Ring the bell for notifications. And if you just want to watch NASCAR videos, well, when you ring the bell, you can click just NASCAR. So you don't watch the military or the history or the concert videos that we make. And leave awesome comments. We'd love to hear from you. Like I said, especially if you are one of these wonderful folks here today coming up saying hello.
Yeah. Get you something.
I smell a hamburger or a cheeseburger Good thing I had a biscuit this morning before we got up here. Shout out to Santa Claus at McDonald's here in Randleman, North Carolina. From 6 a.m. to 8 a.m. we got our wristbands. We got in the car, turned the heater on wide open, and we found McDonald's. Santa Claus was outside greeting us as we went in, grabbed us some breakfast, and then came right back here to the garage. Everybody's loving the Jolly Roger. Look.
Nice to meet you.
Here's 1992 Pontiac, driven by Richard Petty, the last year of his driving career. Let's take a look inside. So a lot of confusion here today about where and when Thad Moffitt's going to be meeting with fans, and when and where King Richard's going to be meeting with fans. Some people say 11:30, some people say 1, and we've been given about 4 different places. I bet in my man cave, I got a lot of these. I know I do. I know I got Darlington, Atlanta, Goodwrench. I know I got Charlotte. Where's Charlotte? Charlotte. Pepsi 100. Yeah, we got most of these. I don't know if I have all of them, but...
How are you?
He said he was. I showed a picture of him.
Early 90s test car right here. Testing suspensions. So walking around here, check this out. Monte Carlo General Tire. Let's go take a look inside. Oh, music done cut off. Fire the DJ. Made in Level Cross by Petty. My boogie shoes. I've got to cut all this music out of here at some point today. If you hear the kids screaming and yelling, we got a bounce house over here to the left of this Randolph County historic landmark. Let's go take a look. Toombs Petty House, circa 1925, designated back in 2014. So DJ Faith made a good observation. As I was saying, if you hear the kids screaming and yelling over here, they're playing in the bounce house, just think, back in the day, that could have been Richard Petty and his siblings out here playing in the front yard. Let's go take a look up on the porch. Then we'll take a walk around. Maybe even rock on the rocking chair a little bit. What'd you think? See if we can get a zoom in the living room. There you go. There's a good look inside the living room from the angle of the front door. It'd be cool if they open it for tours. I see the velvet rope there, but haven't heard anything. Maybe we'll ask. Let's take a look at another window. Trying to keep the sunlight out of your viewing so you can see a little bit better. Hope that helps a little bit. Here we have another view of the living room. from the side window. All right, let's take it back old school. Let's walk around the old house. Here's the window where the baby dolls were. Looks like a little treasure chest. Somebody's decorated the Christmas tree. My mom and dad used to have a Christmas tree very similar to that. See if we can take a peek inside here. There's a beautiful vase right here below me. There we go. Come over here and take a look in this window. Some more vases. See what we can find down the hallway. Oh, stairs going into the basement. How cool is that? Now, here's something many people don't have a clue what this would be. Talking about your serious, very rare antique. Check it out. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a rotary dial telephone. Who would have thought? How many people even know what that even might be? We got an auction going on behind me. We might go check that out, just see what's going on. Let's take another look from another window. Lee Petty. There was nothing to see in the other two windows, basically the same thing as the middle. So we're gonna go over there and check out the auction just to see what's going on. He's doing his fast talking auction. Let's go check it out.
It's one of 304 made. This one right here is only 304 like this done. And this came out of the archives deal where the stuff is not out here for sale. You cannot buy that.
One of 304 made.
$100 like you did before. Yeah, 125, 125, 125.
Starting at 125.
125, 125, 125. Boy, y'all gonna let them steal it? 125, 125, 125. Don't all of you raise your hand at one time. 125, 100 now, 125, 125. 125. There he is. I looked over and he was. I thought he was asleep. 150, man. Oh, come on, man. 160 with a hard way.
DJ, you need to get in on that. I looking good in your man cave.
Thank you.
I watched you. I've been watching you.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much.
$135. 125, 135. Sold $125 right over that same young man.
All right. First garage built back in 1949. Reaper shed. Most of what you can see in this exhibit are original Petty items. Let's go take a look.
I've never seen it. It's a Merry Christmas car, and it's the Superbird. I've never seen this car before. I've never seen it. I think it ought to bring quite a bit of money.
He's hoping it does anyway.
Has anybody else seen this thing before? You have, sir? I've never seen it. Of all the years I've been here helping you. Where do you want to start it at? Ooh, boy, man, you got a way cut. I like the 100 better. 125, 125, 125, 150, 175, man. 225.
Oh, we love wine. Here is the wine. Shelton Winery. Take home a bottle of autographed Richard Petty wine.
At this time, I'd like to thank everybody for being here today. It is an honor. It's an honor to be here with the Petty family and be part of this rich family tradition. At this time, I'd like to announce that Faction 46 is the newest team in the Nascar Craftsmen Truck Series. With driver Thad Moffitt. We've been working really hard this last few months with the Petty family and with Nice Motorsports to get this thing put together and to reach our goals for the end of this year. And I can't thank all of them enough for this. I mean, we couldn't be here without them. So we'll be fielding Chevrolet Silverados next year, built and prepared by Nice Motorsports. But we'll also use and fall back on the knowledge of the Petty family and the Petty Garage to help give Thad all the tools he needs to be a success next year. Our family company, Venture Foods, will be kind of the pillar anchor partner. The Petty family has some awesome partners also, such as Customers Bank, Safety Clean, Tasty Duck, Pristine Auction, Induction Innovation, and Best Working Wives. We're all excited about this program we've been working on, and we're ready for Daytona. So, again, I want to thank everybody for being here, and I want to turn it back to the rock star.
The first time that Thad was ever on TV, he was on my TV show Tries Today, and he came in with the King, and Thad came in with his mom, Rebecca, and we had an interview all together. And I thought it was a real memorable thing.
Appreciate you guys coming out. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you for being here.
Of course.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for being here.
Last time I was here was in 90.
Yeah. Appreciate it.
No, it wasn't alive.
Thank you guys.
That is important. Good to be seen. How are you?
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing.
Is this thing on?
All right, speak one more time.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
And I'm rolling when you So, tell me, you know, when you knew this was going to happen, or as you were working through this process, how exciting the idea, and then now today to be able to announce it?
I mean, for me, it was always just an idea, you know, it was really cool. And then today it's kind of hitting me, like it's real. It just became real. There's people here, like we've announced it. I don't have to walk around and like keep it a secret anymore. The first time I went to Nice and got to see like my trucks and set in my trucks, that was also a surreal feeling. So just for all this, I mean, a lot of people have worked really hard. I'm going to say over the last 6 months to put this deal together. It's hard to start a NASCAR team. People think you just buy stuff and that's the team, right? So it's a lot that goes into it, and we've had a lot of good partners, and I've been really fortunate to meet Lane and be able to work with him, and of course with the Petty family having their 75th year in racing in a sport that's only 76 is like incredible. For me to be a fourth generation in that, and for me to just to be a small part is really, really awesome.
I'm going to talk to Lane in a few minutes, but give me an idea of how it all came together. When does this process start? What was your sort of input on let's make this happen? Where did it come from on your end?
So for me, I was just told by my dad one day. I was like, hey, Lane called. he's starting his truck deal and he thinks he might want you to drive. And so I got to meet Lane at Bristol, and from there it was like, man, we just got along so good. Like, it was like he was already part of the family the first time I met him. So I was like, Dad, I don't care what we do, but we got to make this deal happen. And so everybody kind of was pulling in the same direction. We didn't have any hiccups. We just kind of, everything really has been smooth so far. So now we've got the announcement out there, and it's time to go to Daytona, man. I'm itching already. It's 2 months away, and we're counting down the days.
With the partnership with Nice and knowing their proven track record at this level, how much confidence will that give you?
I think it gives me a lot more confidence, you know, because like starting a new team in general in anything is really, really difficult. So for us to be able to have Doug George to lean on, of course, my crew chief, and then Nice and their engineering support, and then Team Chevy, we have some support from them. So hopefully we can put all those things into a good formula. And it's tough to win races at that level, you know, at the NASCAR Truck, Xfinity, or Cup level. It's really tough to win races, but I think we've lined ourselves up to be able to execute.
Anybody else?
Yeah. Just personally speaking, like, you know, talk about what it's like to be part of, like, you know, you said you're fourth generation, 75 years of the Petty family. How does it feel personally just to be, like, you know, part of this historic racing family?
Yeah, for me, it's really cool to get to carry on the family tradition. You know, I mean, there's a lot that goes into it, but at the end of the day, we're just a family. I know that there's been some cool accomplishments, but like my grandpa, I get the question all the time, what's it like to be Richard Petty's grandson? Which is like a tough question for me to answer, right? Because like, what's it like not to be Richard Petty's grandson? I guess this is my counter question. You know, I mean, we watch football, we watch racing, we shoot ski, we go fishing, like we travel together. We just do grandpa-grandson things. So at the end of the day, a family is what this was all built on, you know, and then we just all had a similar like, which was racing, and it turned into 10 championships and 75 years of racing, and so it's been incredible. And for me to get to add on to that legacy is just, I mean, you can't really put it into words for me.
You don't have a ton of experience in trucks, but a Nice truck did make the championship for this past year. Where's the expectation levels for the 46?
I think that, like Grandpa said, you know, we're starting a new deal. Yes, we have some help from Nice, but a new deal with a new team. I just met Doug a couple weeks ago, and he's crew chief of me. So to go and form that relationship is going to be something that we have to do over the next couple of weeks and couple of months, and get ready. I wouldn't be surprised at all if we surprise a lot of people this year and make a playoff run. I think with Nice's equipment and with Chevy's support, I think that we'll have everything that we need to have that caliber of truck. So a lot of it falls on me, on my end, which I'm ready for. You know, I've kind of lived under this pressure umbrella since I decided to do this thing. You know, everywhere I unload, I'm Richard Petty's grandson, no matter what. So it's no getting away from it. So you kind of just learn to deal with it. So just really grateful again for this opportunity. And, I think we'll be really competitive.
A couple years ago, Richard had a little bit of reservations about you running the truck, learning different aero compared to the car. How has that changed since you're returning full time now?
I think that the next gen changed everything, right? Nobody really, at the time that Grandpa made those comments, he didn't really see that coming. And at the time, the Xfinity car drove really similar to the Cup car, so it didn't make sense. But now, from what we understand, the truck almost drives more like the next-gen car. So, I mean, really all three of them completely drive different now, but you watch people like what Hocevar did last year and what Todd Gilliland did and what Zane Smith's doing, you know, going from the truck straight to the next-gen car. I think they're a little more comparable now than what the Xfinity and the next-gen car are.
What's the plan with the Trans Am car next year? Do you have any plans with that?
Yeah, so we're going to be running, we got some support from Tasty Duck, we're going to be running a partial Trans Am schedule. About a quarter of the schedule I think we're going to run in the TA2 series. I had a lot of fun this year learning how to road race. It's something my family hasn't done a lot of. So it was something totally different. Grandpa came to Sebring. We all had a lot of fun. So for me to get this opportunity to go full-time in the truck and run more races, is going to be a big deal for me. Like a lot of the guys I raced with in TA2 last year would cross over and run like 5 or 6 different series, right? For me, we've only really ever had enough funding to run one thing at a time. So for me to get the opportunity this year to maybe add some other NASCAR races onto my truck schedule and maybe do some more TA2 stuff is a really neat opportunity for me.
Good. Thanks, Thad.
Good luck.